Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you guys doing today? My name is Matt Jarbo. Welcome to Three Buck Theater, and I just wanted to give a quick video about my thoughts surrounding the new Bill and Ted Face the Music trailer. I thought about doing a trailer reaction to it, but it's so short, I didn't really feel that it was ultimately necessary. However, I do want to say that I liked what I saw. I liked it quite a bit. At first, I was a little bit turned off by it only because it's been so long between the last movie and now, I mean, well over 20 years. I mean, in this particular context, Face the Music takes place 25 years after Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. And fine. That's where they want to set it. It's great to see Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves back in the character, although it's been so long. It's going to take a minute to kind of see them in that particular role once again. But there is definitely an underlying humor with not only the trailer itself, but even the release date. For example, I was trying to figure out why they waited until today to release the trailer. You figure with everything going on over the course of the past couple months, hype, when nothing else is coming out, why not hype it up? Why not release the trailer sooner? Well, today happens to be June 9th, 6-9. What number am I thinking of, dude? 69, dude. Like it's an excellent play. It's an excellent play right now in order to laugh at that bit of meta humor going into the release of this trailer, which actually says quite a bit about the film itself to me. So let's kind of talk about what we know. It's been 25 years. They ended Bogus Journey by playing in front of a live audience. They had this massive success. And then 25 years later, they're playing a bowling alley in Barstow or a bingo hall in Barstow with 40 people, and most of which were there for Taco Tuesday. They just failed at the expectation placed upon them. And that's actually something I think is going to be a fascinating point to dive into, and I'll talk about that here in a second. And obviously now they're being told that they need to kind of hurry it up. They need to get their crap together, so to speak. They need to, face the music and save the world. This is the whole point. This is the journey we've been following these characters on since the late 1980s. And I gotta say, makes a lot of sense. This is the direction that they're going in because, it shows them taking the phone booth and going into the future in order to steal the song that's already been made. Although what we do see is that they, I guess, go to an alternate future, kind of like what I can only assume is an alternate 1985. And they find themselves jacked up, muscle bound, and in prison. And Keanu has got excellent tattooed on his stomach. And I don't know the context of what any of that means. But I am definitely wanting to see what's going on with that, because it just goes to show you that you cannot run away from destiny. You cannot run away from your fate, and all the pressure put on them ultimately has kind of, I think, stunted them a little bit. So let's go back. Let's go back and go back to the original movie, which is, by the way, one of the best movies ever made, in my opinion. I love that movie so much. Stephen Herrick did such a great job. If you've never seen his follow-up work after that with the Three Musketeers for Disney, it's on Disney Plus. Go see it. This guy's great. Now, Dean Parisot is directing this movie, and he hasn't done a lot in regards to theatrical, but he does have Galaxy Quest underneath his belt, and that movie has withstood the test of time over 2 decades now. So I do think that they are in very good, very capable, and very funny hands. So I'm excited to see what comes out of this movie, because I didn't expect, it to be the director of Galaxy Quest to be making this movie. So anyway, it's like I said, they are in their position where they, in back in the 1980s, they're burnouts in high school, and they get pulled into the future, and they get told, you guys are going to save humanity. You guys are going to unite the world. You're going to create the song. And then at the end of Bogus Journey, they go ahead, they go away for a couple years. They learn how to play guitar. They come back, they have kids, and they rock it. And you think, this is it. Wyld Stallyns is going to create the song. But they didn't. And their fame faded as a result of that. Now think about this from the perspective of the pressure we put on ourselves also what many of us would view as the pressure we have put on us by other people. Bill and Ted were not given the choice to come to this conclusion on their own. They were never given the choice, the free will, if you will, to create the song. They were never given that. They were told by Rufus what their purpose was. They were told by Rufus what their legacy would be before they ever completed it. But remember, they needed to help them out of the situation they were in. I forget now. I think it's like the book report or something, or some kind of report. It's been a while since I've seen the movie. I need to go back and watch it again. I got to pull out my DVD copy of it and go and watch it. Although I do feel they're probably going to do some kind of re-release in theaters this summer when it comes out, and I'm all for it. I'm going to go watch the whole triple feature if they put it up there. But really, when you think about it, going back to my previous point, they have all of this thrust upon them, and they were never given the opportunity to come to it on their own. So they are now trying to chase destiny. They're now trying to chase fate. They're trying to chase fame and fortune in their future. And when you try, and we know this from our own existence, when you try to do that, it fails. It fails constantly. You can never chase it to the way you want to chase it. You can never chase it in the way that it's going to be in your mind's eye. It's just never going to happen. So it's like that's life. And I think, these guys having all of that put on their shoulders, it just messed with them, and they failed to live up to those expectations. But not only that, Rufus never told them when this would happen. So they've been spending 25 years trying to make it happen. And was that the right call? Obviously, based upon the trailer, the answer to that is no. So there's a lot that's going into this movie. There's a lot of meta humor in the trailer, by the way. There's a lot of very interesting concepts there, as well as societal. There's a lot of that. And I actually really, just the fact that it's a 1:17 long teaser trailer, and I was able to kind of glean that little bit of info. I'm very excited to see the movie. I'm very excited to see what happens with it. And I hope you guys are too. Let me know down in the comments below if you're excited to see Bill and Ted Face the Music. If you think I'm right or if I'm wrong on my analysis, please write a comment down below. I will talk to you guys later. Have yourself a great night. Remember, be excellent to one another. And today is 69, so if you can, partake because it's fun and more people should do it. All right, everyone, I'll talk to you later. Have yourself a great day. Thanks again for watching, and peace out.